Step 11. We sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for the knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. In the third step, we made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to God as we understand Him. We renew this effort daily in the 11th step. Most of us rebelled against this in the beginning, as if on a self-willed trip. The first time we hear someone say, "Let go and let God," it sounds idiotic. "No," we said, "if I let go I'll disappear or get taken advantage of." What happens instead is, the more we improve our conscious contact with God through prayer and meditation, the more often we pause when doubtful and say, "God, I don't know what to do. Please teach me." It's a fact. When we finally get our own selfish motives out of the way, we begin to find a peace unmatchable to a drug-induced high. We begin to experience an awareness and an empathy with other people. The 11th step helps us, in the face of a problem, to be aware of God. The underlying principle of this step is God consciousness. We try to avoid asking for specific things. It's hard because we're so sure that we know what's right for us. We now know if we pray to do God's will, we will receive what's best for us. A person who has realized their powerlessness and seen the vision the higher power has for them will see why we pray only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry it out. Our deepest longings and recurring images of the kind of people we'd like to be are only glimpses of God's will for us. Our outlooks are so limited we can only see our immediate wants and needs through a loving God. It is our own real dreams that come true. When we pray, a remarkable thing happens. We find the means, the ways, and energies, to perform tasks far beyond our capabilities. By the surrender of our own power, we gain a far greater power that will see us through. It is important to keep faith and renew it through daily prayer. It is easy to slip back into our old ways. We have to learn to maintain our new lives on a spiritually sound basis to ensure our continued growth and recovery. God will not force His goodness on us, but we will receive it if we ask. This is not cruelty. Enforced morality lacks the force that comes from our own choice. Many times, our efforts have produced in us feelings of peace and serenity that we have never known before. We know that in doing God's will, our lives will be fulfilled.